Well, hi guys, Paul here from PABrewNews. Here we are yet again. One more beer review for the night. There we go. Well, that you'll see anyway. It might be some pre-recorded chaos. But we're going to do this one for the night. Again, listen to the Day of the Dead soundtrack. Rest in peace, Joe Pilato. Good sir, Captain Rhodes. Oh, hello, cheers, mate. It goes the Day of the Dead. Because we kind of killed him. I'm just saying. We talked about him on the podcast. Black Phillip is mentioning right there. I don't know what to tell you, but we love him. We love Captain Rhodes. We miss Captain Rhodes. We love his legacy. We'll always love him. There we go. We do have the worst luck. We have the worst luck. We do a podcast. We mention all these people that are amazing in it, and then we find out they die the next day. So I don't know what's going on. We could be like a Tales from the Crypt episode. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, what's going on right now? We're doing that's not in focus. We're doing in the Cabin Fever IPA, Hazy IPA from New Trail Brewing Company from Williamsport, Pennsylvania, about 45 minutes away from my house. So it's really great to see a local brewing company really nailing the shit out of these hazy IPAs. I mean, it does the body good. You know what I mean? It does just so good. Whatever the fuck a soul is. Whatever that is. It really does the soul good because New Trail has been knocking these bitches out of the park. I'm not going to say this one's good because I've never had it. But I'm saying the ones I have had, these hazy IPAs, New Trail has literally been killing them. I don't really get any back and forth from New Trail. They don't have a Twitter account, so it's hard for me to link their stuff. That is a shame. I would really, because I've been kind of hitting it home every review I've done, where I want them to do a massive, like 11% pastry stout. Do something like 10 up pastry stout. Put it in cans. I don't care if it's like $6 a can. I'm buying it because you guys have been just slamming these beers out. And every brewing company that has really been doing great, like hazy double IPAs and stuff, have also been doing amazing pastry stouts, amazing huge ABV and imperial pastry stouts. So I'd love to see their take on it, see what they can come up with. And there are chocolate, there's bakeries and there's chocolate places in Williamsport, in that area. So if you can localize this and do some local collaborations, makes it even fucking better. PABrewNews, baby. Love it. So let's look at this one. I couldn't label out because of the sticker, so there we go. Up to the light, obviously haze for days, unclear for years. Look at this thing, absolutely a beast. A little bit of alcohol legs. It's probably in the higher probably 7% range if I really look at the legs sticking, but it's hard to tell, you know what I mean? But when it's above certain degrees, you can see the blankets and just sheets of alcohol forming. So anyway, let's get an aroma on this one, the Cabin Fever IPA, Hazy IPA. And right now, that's about the time of the year where the cabin fever starts dissipating. We get the hell out of the house because it's nice outside. This one was brewed on 3/7/19, so still under a month old. Gotta love that. So here we go. Cheers. This one is coming and without, it's not doing that whole like huge grapefruit, tangerine, orange kind of thing. There's a nice little dank, soft tone of like torrefied wheat, oats, almost a little peach, nectarine kind of smell. Yeah, peach, nectarine, mango, those kind of like darker, fleshier fruits kind of come, maybe a blood orange. It's just coming off with something a little bit different on this one. So let's get into this one. Cheers. Yeah. It has a little bit of a soft dankness, a little bit of a, not dank, it might not be the word, but just like this darkness to it. It comes off with more like fleshy, darker fruits, peach, mango, papaya, apricot. Those kind of tones are kind of coming to the forefront more so than like bright citrus tones of pineapples and different grapefruits, tangerines, clementines, oranges. This has a more of a darker sense to it, more of a fleshy sense. Yeah, it's weird. Very nuanced. A little bit of bitterness in there, just a little bit of a tartness. Not tartness, but a little bit of a peppery, pithy bitterness in there. Hints of grapefruit in that bitterness, but it's more like blood orange, mango, papaya, those kind of things. They're just a little bit more darker, like peach, a little bit darker, more fleshy stone fruits. It's not bombastic though. I'm not really pulling anything for say as huge as I'd like it to be. It's delicious though. It's hard for me to describe. It's just this upfront, really fleshy, nice fruit apricot, for example. Really nice one. Mango, peach. Hint of grapefruit, but very subtle. Has torrefied wheat notes, those kind of oats. It doesn't have a lactose, but just torrefied wheat, those oats kind of quality. And that blankets a lot in the background, so it's hard to really define what I'm tasting. But that first waft is just so delicious. And it works through the palate really nicely. Kind of melds and blends together as it goes down. And it's not overly bitter. There's a little bit of piffiness in there, a little bit of drying piffiness from those oils. But other than that, it's a really easy drinking beer. Yeah. I'd have to say, this just seems like stone fruit galore. Fleshy stone fruit all the way. I don't know what's going on in here. I don't even know if I'm close to right. A little bit of spicy pepperiness. I wouldn't say perfumey. I wouldn't say floral. I would just say nice, big, nice, spicy pepperiness and a lot of stone fruits, man. A lot of fucking apricot, papaya, peach, mango, those kind of tones. And then a little rind of a nice grapefruit. But there's a lot of torrefied wheat. There's a lot of oats in here. It's really doing a great job. It's really delicious. It's actually interesting to drink one. I'm not saying it's the greatest thing in the world, but it's definitely interesting to drink one of these that isn't so much onto that bright grapefruit, bright tangerine, bright clementine, rind of that orange, real bright citrus tones. This is very interesting. This is a little bit different. It's still nice. It's still very drinkable. It's different. It's kind of invigorating because it's different. Makes your mind go, ooh, what am I drinking? Ooh. Very approachable, easy drinking. Not a lot of bitterness, so a lot of people can get into this thing. It's not bombastic. It's going to be a little bit different. I'm gonna rate this a little differently. Guys, again, I can go on my tangent now. Yay! Okay, because 3 things I want to see. Technically 2. Nobody expects a Spanish Inquisition. There's a couple things that I think every brewery should put on a label because it's responsible. Remember that accountability thing that we always talk about that nobody ever fucking does? Put your canned on date so we know it's canned. But, oh, you did that. Thank you. Put your ABV on the fucking can. I mean, what the fuck? I just don't understand why breweries can't put the ABV. You don't know the ABV of beer? You don't put the ABV on your can, but it magically shows up on all the beer rating sites. Well, if they know it, how the fuck is it not on the can? You know what I mean? Like, it's just... Is it, like, was it... I'm supposed to assume it's 0? Or am I supposed to assume it's, like, 10%? Or am I supposed to assume... Like, how many of these... It says IPA, right? How many of these can I have and drive legally? I don't know. Because is it supposed to be a 5% ABV? Because generally speaking, like if you go from the average of IPAs from New England to England, that some of the IPAs are 3%, 2%. Is it supposed to be a 5 or 4% IBV IPA? So then that means after 45 minutes and a light snack, I can drive legally, or am I gonna get pulled over? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and nobody, I'm just saying, like, this is kind of a look at this kind of a deal. Like, well, I was drinking this, so I have no idea what the ABV was, so I didn't know I was over the limit, so sue the brewery. I'm not saying sue the brewery, but, like, you can see what I'm saying. There you go. But anyway, let's not get off on too much of a tangent. I don't want to lose people because I have 3 fucking great viewers, so thank you very much. I just want to say that this is a good beer. It's a little bit different than your usual IPA. Like, for instance, if you want more of the traditional IPA that's all grapefruit, citrus forward, check out their 10th Zipper IPA, which is fucking delicious. This, if you want more of that fleshy fruit, a little bit of stone fruit kind of vibe in there, and kind of round off, if you don't like a lot of that citrus character, go for this one. Excuse me, there is carbonation. Just to clarify that. There's a little more carbonation right there. Beautiful burp, still stone fruit on the burp. Rest in peace, Captain Rhodes. I'm sorry, I missed that comment. It's horrible, I missed the comment. And there's 4 viewers. Thank you very much, 4 viewers, for staying with me on this one. Anyway, we have the Cabin Fever Hazy IPA from New Trail Brewing Company from Williamsport, Pennsylvania. What's up, the Beer Patrol? How did I? The thing is, I was texting someone on the this. I guess this is This is not how you text anymore. But I was texting someone. This is my texting motion. I was texting to someone who has a vagina, so it was very important. You know what I mean? To try to get the vagina, right? So texting, and I don't realize that this amount of time expanded, and I was like, and I look over and I see Joe from the Beer Patrol. So do check out the Beer Patrol because he's way better than me. He's Joe, the above average Joe from the Beer Patrol. And I look over. No, it's not more important. Yeah. No. I should have totally focused on your channel because beer is important. You know, not pussy. And and I look over and he did the Axel Kella comparison video. I was like, oh my god, what the fuck? You know, I was actually really looking forward to his smoked beer, the German smoked beer, side by side, and I completely fucking missed the live stream. Oh. Anyway, I still have a resin. If you want to do a resin, I'm still good. So I saved one. Anyway, going back to this one before. Thank you for the 5 viewers, by the way. Carbonation. It was shitty, but it was great shitty. You know what I mean? Oh, I'll just drink it then. Anyway, Cabin Fever Hazy IPA. I'm gonna give this one an 8 out of 10. It's above solid. It's as advertised. Absolutely, it's a nice IPA. It's above solid. It's not gonna be for everybody though. It's not gonna be for your average hazy, like juicy, citrusy IPA drinker. It's really nice. I really like what's going on there. It's a change up. It's a nice change up. Another New Trail. I love. I'm fucking slamming these New Trail beers. I can't believe how much I like these guys, and I'm so happy that they're throwing these beers at us like fucking nothing. Like they're just like, you know, like that fair game where you're just throwing fucking ping pong balls into the fucking goldfish bowls, and I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. Oh yeah, exactly. My New Trail is your other half, except there's not 27 of them. Fuck you, Joe. Anyway, really good stuff. I'm gonna give this one 8 out of 10. Definitely check it out. It's been Paul from PABrewNews. Thanks for everybody for joining me. Joe, blah, blah, blah. And if you're... Ooh, there's a nice little bit of haze right there. But if you're available, Joe, just pick me up. We'll do a hangout or whatever. But anyway, till the next time, this has been Paul from PABrewNews. Cheers. Sorry for the long review.